Okay. Clamour, tell us what the story is about.
The story of Clamour is about and based on the true life story of Hetty Walwyn, an English girl who fled her family estate with the stable hand, the family stable hand, and returned 2 years later, having been abandoned, and her mother, as punishment, locked her in her bedroom for the rest of her life. She went mad, of course, as anyone would in that situation.
Why do you focus on the time period of the 18th century?
The original story was set in the early 18th century. I've moved it to the mid-18th century because at the time there was a shift from the demons and spirits view, the possession view of mental illness, to a more medically based model. And I wanted to reflect that shift in the story.
What kind of research did you do?
I read lots of books on the history of psychiatry, on landed gentry in England, on the view of women, mental illness in that time period, and of course on Bedlam. The entire family is trying to keep the children, she had 2 autistic brothers as well, is trying to keep the children out of Bedlam. And that was a hard thing to do in that time period.
What do you hope people will take away from the story?
I hope they will take away an understanding of family dynamics because of the sister and brother relationship in the story and the mother. And I hope they will understand better what those with mental health problems were facing in the 18th century and perhaps appreciate more how far we've come.